What's up, YouTubers? This is the Random Ramel coming to you with another WWE commentary. First off, I'd like to apologize to all my subscribers that I have that I've been on a brief hiatus. It's mainly due to technical difficulties I'm having with my computer, but everything's squared away, ship shape, and now I'm back and better than ever. Better than ever. I really am. But today's topic is just some random thoughts I have about the WWE today, about the current product and just the way it's been. I understand that the way during this season, during the fall season, because of football, the World Series, all the major sports are coming back, or either, well, not really coming back. Well, all the major sports are being, played on TV, and everybody's more interested in that. So WWE doesn't put their best foot forward into basically their television show. But none of that made sense to me. It really doesn't. I mean, shouldn't you be wanting to take away those audiences? Like, shouldn't you want to be drawing them in? Shouldn't you want people to be more excited about your product than football? I mean, you guys are kind of in competition, especially with Monday Night Raw. You're in competition with Monday Night Football, and the way you book your shows is people are more interested in watching football or anything else on TV than Raw. I mean, I have missed, I think, the past two or three Monday Night Raws, and I'm not really affected by it, and that shouldn't be the case. I mean, I should be mad upset that I can't believe I missed Monday Night Raw. I remember back in the Attitude Era, where I was a kid, and I used to be highly upset that I missed an episode of Monday Night Raw because it was must-see television. What can happen will happen. And now it just feels like you're just watching the same old show. You're watching the same old show over and over again, and it's boring. It's not must-see. Your television should become must-see. But instead, I guess WWE wants to, do something else, which is, I don't know, make sure they're good, make sure their image is good in the public eye. I guess that's what they're mostly. Sorry, I can't freaking speak. That's what they mostly care about now, instead of putting on a good television show. But I just wish that they just put more effort into it. I mean, even with Hell in the Cell, even with Hell in the Cell's coming up. I'm not excited for it. I'm really not. I mean, I feel like I can miss that pay-per-view. Actually, I had canceled my subscription to the WWE Network about a couple of days ago. I'm not really sad about it. I know I'll miss NXT, but I mean, if I'm paying almost $10 a month just to watch NXT, I feel like it's not really worth it, especially with my current financial situation anyway. But I'm sorry, I'll just miss NXT. I'll sacrifice that. I mean, because I'm not really watching anything else they have on the network besides that. I guess that's the saving. Anyways, NXT is the saving grace of the WWE nowadays for us hardcore wrestling fans, because everything else is just a waste of time. But anyways, going on to the main roster, it just upsets me. I mean, it's just, you're seeing the same thing. I mean, even with the storyline between Kane and Seth Rollins, it was, I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed the Jekyll and Hyde Kane for like the first couple of weeks, and then it just got it just ran its course on me. I just don't care anymore. I mean, Seth Rollins is being treated like a bitch champion. Kevin Owens as the Intercontinental Champion doesn't really matter. At least the New Day, the best thing going in the WWE. I mean, honestly, even though they say it, every single time they come out there, they're not really lying. I mean, it's just, the New Day is good, but that's the only thing. And even John Cena's U.S. Open challenges, I don't even look forward to it. After he lost the title the first time, I mean, it was So what? We just go through people getting beat by Cena over and over again. I'm sorry. I mean, it's just when you already know the outcome of the match, it's just like, yeah, there's no suspense. It's just wash, rinse, repeat the same thing. LOL, Cena wins, whatever. I'm sorry. I don't even look forward to the open challenges anymore. Yeah, I know they're going to be good matches, but it's just matches. I mean, the Divas Revolution has completely lost its steam, but I kind of foreseen it coming. I'm not gonna lie, even when the Divas Revolution first, you know, when it first debuted, I guess when Sasha, Becky, and Sasha came up to the main roster, everybody was all gung ho. Yeah, the change of the Divas division. You gotta understand that this is the main roster. This is Monday Night Raw. This is not NXT. We thought, well, a lot of us fans from NXT who watch NXT thought the, excuse me, thought the NXT Divas were gonna do the same thing that they did on NXT. No, oh my God! All they pretty much did was give us a clusterfuck of divas just in the same old matches, the same old tag team. Oh, this team bad versus team Bella versus team PCB or CB. I don't care. Uh, it's just 5,000 divas crammed into one segment. I mean, that's not a revolution. That's just once again, like I said before, that's just a clusterfuck. I want Raw to be better. I want it to get better, but I'm just holding out for hope. But maybe I should take a break. Maybe WWE should, maybe WWE, I'm sorry, should look into maybe having their off season, an off season, you know, just take off of the fall and then come back during Royal Rumble season, and then everybody's recharged, because that's what I feel like they're doing, just going through the motions. I mean, you might as well have an off season. You're giving us kind of crappy television shows, um, storylines with no storylines, and matches with no consequences or anything. It's just there. But I'm just gonna gotta power through it, because this is a habit for me. It's begun. I wish I could completely tear away from WWE, but it's habit. It's just as I believe Delexman said in his video, and he referenced a guy named Salamonster, I believe his name is. You can correct me if I said his name wrong, but that a lot of us wrestling fans, the reason why we continue watching it is hope and habits, that we're just so used to doing this and we can't break it. And we're so hopeful because we see a lot of these great young talents like a Seth Rollins, like Kevin Owens, like a Dean Ambrose, like a Roman Reigns, though he's got to get a lot better on the mic, but still, like a Roman Reigns, like a Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman, the entire Wyatt family, the new young up-and-coming divas, the Sashas, the Charlottes, the Beckys, trying to think some more young talents, the Nevilles, the Cesaros, all these people and all these great young talents, and we see the great young talent they have, even down in NXT, the Sami Zayns, the Finn Balor's, the Baileys, the Emmas, there is so much hope in the future, and that's why we continue watching, because hoping for a better future, because we see the better future, we see the talent they have, the talent the WWE have, especially in their future, and we're hoping for a better one, and that we're just drawn to this habitually, because it's just something we've done ever since we first saw WWE, since we were kids, I know, saying for me, since I was a kid in that Attitude Era, since I saw Stone Cold, being a badass, saying all 316 says let's whoop your ass, and I just loved it and I was drawn to it. So this is a habit for me, and I just can't break away from it. And I'm just once again hoping, because I see the better future. But as of now, I guess I gotta stick through the crappy time of the fall, and just hoping for everything to turn around during Royal Rumble season, because that's when we'll go into WrestleMania. This is a Random Ramel off of hiatus, and I am signing off.